Hi everyone, my name is Trish. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to say a huge thank you for your continued support. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, because I want to hear what you want to see from me, some more content, some more different types of classes, what your needs are, and also to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, great to have you back. Today, I want to get into a flow that is just going to give you a little bit of power and energy, and just for those days when you feel like, you know what, I really want to move, I really want to just breathe and flow through the postures. So a nice little Vinyasa practice to get through and just to jack up your energy. All right, we're going to start on our backs. You can have a couple of blocks with you, always a good idea. Come onto your back, just let your feet be flat on your mat, bend your knees. Start to take some deep breaths. And just start to settle into that relaxation that's always available to us, but sometimes is a little difficult to access. So take advantage of moments. Take advantage of moments like these that allow you to come fully into the present moment. And then just slowly allow your knees to shift from side to side. We're going to get into a little bit of everything today, some balancing, a few twists. Just enjoying and having a little fun on the mat today. Stretch your arms up overhead. You can lace your fingers if you want, and then lengthen your legs all the way out. Exhale and just soften, let everything fall and relax. On your inhale, again, you can lace your fingers, stretch, point your toes, and then relax. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale and reach. Exhale, soften. 1 more time. Beautiful. Draw your knees in towards your chest. You can grab hold of the shins or underneath your thighs. And again, just take a little sway side to side. Now drop your feet down, let them touch your mat. And then you're going to take your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh or left knee. Now just take a little push, take that right hand, take a push of your right thigh. We're just encouraging the opening just softly and gently at the moment. Take another breath, and then take your right hand, thread it through or between your legs, lace your fingers. You can grab hold of your shin or underneath your thigh. We're only staying for a couple of breaths. And then unlace your fingers, drop your left foot down. Take your left hand to the outer part of your right thigh and let the legs fall over to the left. Keep that right knee pointing up to the sky. You can even use that left hand to push the thigh away, just encouraging a little bit more opening through that outer right hip. If you prefer to just soften here, you can relax the arms down. You can even take your gaze over the right shoulder. And then slowly take another inhale. As you come back, uncross the legs. And again, you can do a little windshield wipe side to side. Taking that left ankle over the right. Again, you can take the left palm, push the left thigh away. I like to close my eyes, but it's totally up to you here. It's just however you like to get into your body and into your practice. If your eyes are open, just keep your gaze nice and soft. And take an in breath. Take your left hand in between your legs and thread through once again. So not necessarily a ton of instruction on alignment in this video, but just an opportunity to just move, breathe, and go. We always ease into our practice, just introducing our body to some movement, especially if it's the first time that maybe you're moving like this for the day. Or maybe you're including this after a workout. So just use the discretion on what you need to do to just take your time to ease into your practice. Slowly let that go. Drop your right foot down and then take your right hand to the outer left thigh. Let's let the legs fall to the right side. So again, you can do a little gentle push. You can take your gaze over the left shoulder. Take another 3 or so breaths. And then you can take your time letting go. Slowly roll back. Uncross. You can take a little windshield wipe with the feet down. You can draw the knees in towards your chest. And just take it side to side. If you prefer, if there's any reason why you need to be mindful of your back, you can roll onto one side in a fetal position and press yourself up. Or you can cross at the ankles and then just do a spinal roll to come all the way up. Plant your hands and then find your way into a tabletop position. So find your setup, resting the tops of your feet down. We're going to take a few cat-cows. Take an inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, round. Keeping lots of length through the arms. And then maybe slowly starting to just move a little bit more organically. You can send your hips side to side. You can stretch out to the diagonal. You can round, draw circles with the hips, both directions. Feel some movement through your neck. Little bend of the elbows. So wherever you want it to go. And then take the knees out nice and wide. Come back for a child's pose. You're sitting your forehead down. If you need that block under your forehead, you can grab it. Not here for too long, just taking 2 breaths. And then take your time bringing yourself back up. Tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. Paddle out through your feet. Again, those hips can move a little side to side. Settle in both heels. From your downward facing dog, soften both knees. Take a look up between your hands, and then let's come to the top of our mat. Take a breath in, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Another 2 breaths just like that. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. One more time. Ground down. Feel that energy grounding down through the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Reaching the arms up nice and tall. Bring your palms together. Exhale, bring it in towards your heart. Take another breath. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, come forward, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale. Plant your hands, bend your knees enough to step back into your plank. Come down to your knees for your first chaturanga. Hug those elbows in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Release the tops of the feet down. Inhale, baby cobra. Tuck your toes, push back into downward facing dog. One more time, soften your knees. Either walk, step, or hop. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Breath in as you rise. Exhale. Inhale. Come all the way forward. Breath in. Breath out. Walk, step, or hop. Coming down to the knees or stay on the toes. Chaturanga. Lower to the belly once again. Breath in. Tuck the toes. Push back. Take an inhale. Lift your right leg up. On your exhale, draw that right knee up as if you want to touch higher than that right elbow. Push the floor away. Inhale, reach back once again. Lifting that right leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Again, nice and high. Push back into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Take an inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, come through. Again, nice and high. Push that floor away. And then bring it back. Inhale. One more time. Come forward. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Feel that heat building. That energy rising up. Take an inhale, lift your right leg. On your exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Shift your hips back. Feel that stretch. Come forward and then lift the arms up. Lengthen down a little bit more through the tailbone. On your exhale, take a twist, turn to your right side. Bring it back, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Drop your right knee, shift your hips back. Inhale, sweep the arms up with a breath. Lengthen down through that tail. Take that moment. Exhale, open into your twist. Inhale, bring it back. Plant your hands. You're welcome to a vinyasa here if you want to go from plank to chaturanga or skip into downward facing dog. Continuing on, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step through. Drop that back knee, shift back with a breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist. This time, reach a little further back. So take that right arm, lean back. Be stable in that front foot as you try to touch or just grab hold of that outer left foot. Reach that left arm, stretch it back. One more breath and then bring it forward. Cartwheel the arms down. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step it through. Drop down, shift back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, firm down through that front foot. Reach back, outer right foot this time. Right arm lengthens. Soften your gaze. Smile. And then come forward. Good. Downward facing dog. You're always welcome to a vinyasa. Let's continue on. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step. Drop that back knee. Shift. Inhale, arms fly up. Exhale, find your twist. This time we're leaving that touch of the back, heel out. And then you're going to lift up into that twist here in this lunge. See if you can find that rotation. Breathe into that. Drop your right arm down, shift your gaze forward, lift the arms up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Spin your back heel down, reach your right arm up into reverse. And then cartwheel the arms forward. Taking a chaturanga here if you'd like to take your vinyasa, maybe knees or toes, or downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Drop the back knee, shift. Inhale, come forward. Find your twist. Again, we're rising up, lifting that back knee. Lower that left arm, sweep it forward. Spin your back heel down, find your reverse. Exhale, come forward. Vinyasa or downward facing. Let's go. Right leg. Step through. Drop down, shift. Inhale. Open the arms out to your twist, lifting up. Beautiful. Sweep that back arm down, come forward. Crescent, come to reverse. Adding on a humble warrior here. So shift that right arm down, lace your fingers behind, open up, look towards that inner front thigh. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return to reverse. We're coming into half moon. So see if you need to slowly creep that back foot in. If you want to use a block here, it's just ahead of your mat. Maybe you have fingertips down. And we're stepping that left foot down now, coming into chair. So deepen that bend through the knees, lift the heart. As you rise, lift that right knee up. Couple of options here. You can grab hold of the right knee with that right hand. I just have my left arm out for a little balance. You can open into that, or open the right knee out to the right side. Or if you feel ready, balanced for it, peace fingers come between or come onto the inside of the big toe, nice and tall. Then open out wide. Let go, step back into crescent. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms together. Come into a twist. Rotate through that mid-spine. Breathe. Beautiful. Take the hands down and then sweep that left arm up. Exhale, drop it down. Back into your plank for your vinyasa or skip it. Left side, lift it up. Step it through. Drop the right knee, shift back. Come forward, inhale. Breathe into your twist, left side. Lift up that back knee. Sweep that down, come up into crescent. Reverse your warrior. We're adding on here as well on this side, coming into that humble warrior. Take that left arm back. See if you can find the opposite lacing. Draw those shoulder blades in, belly in towards that that inner thigh of the left leg. Breathe. Inhale to reverse. Maybe taking that little tiny bind there or more if you've got it. And then coming forward into our half moon. Again, you can creep the back foot, you can slide, you can use a block. But that hand is nice and light on the block. Find that stability in that standing leg. Take the right foot down, come into chair. Standing through and coming up with the left knee. Again, option, hand on the knee, open out, peace fingers inside. Lengthen, open. And then with control, step back into your crescent. Bringing the hands in. Find your twist. Oop. I want to lose my mic there and lost my balance instead. And then take both hands down, lift that right arm up. Exhale, drop. Either a flow or leave it behind, downward facing. Let's continue to go with our flow. Reaching that right leg up, step through. We're just going to go through a couple more times, maybe on each side. Sink back, inhale, lift. Go with your own pace, your own breath. Come up, come back to crescent. Reverse. Humble warrior, lace the fingers, drop it down. Reverse inhale. Find that stability through the waist, through the legs. Float into your half moon. Move the block out of the way. Maybe if you want to float the fingers, try to find that balance. Some days it's there, some days it's not. And then step into chair. Balancing on the left foot, lift the right knee. Take your option here. Lengthen, breathe. Step back with control here. Find your crescent, inhale. Twist. Feel lots of length through the crown of the head. Drop the hands down. Inhale, left arm. Vinyasa, you're welcome to it from the knees or toes. Take a breath. Left side, inhale. Step forward. Right knee down, shift. See if you can just go with barely a thought. Just go with the breath. Find your reverse. Humble warrior. Half moon. Again, if you can find the float, step into chair. Coming up with the left knee. Beautiful. Continue to breathe, going with your own pace. Drop the hands, right arm up. Exhale. One more time on each side. So take your flow if you're there, or downward facing. Then we're going for it. Right leg up. Step it through. Just go easy through your breath. Twist. A lot less instruction here. Just flow. Half moon. Chair. Right knee lifts. Firm through the belly. Find your twist. Vinyasa is yours. Or downward facing. Left leg. Step into chair, inhale. Coming up with that left knee. Exhale. Vinyasa. Three breaths. Connect with your heart. Soften your breath. Come on down to a child's pose. You're welcome to go through again, so pausing the video and then going through that flow again. But find a variation that feels good for you here. Take another 2 to 3 breaths. And then slowly make your way back up to pass through tabletop. Come to your belly. Sweep your arms back. Let your palms look up. And then just rest the right side or your right temple down. Let the heels just splay apart. Let the elbows bend. Just let yourself give over to the floor. Let the shoulders just ground in. Don't allow them to resist. Let them sink. And then take another breath. And slowly transition, lifting your head up, taking your head over to the left side. Again, here, maybe counting maybe 4 or 5 breaths while you rest. Ease in. Sink. And then slowly sweep your hands forward. Take your arms out. Let them come in to kind of make your body into a little Y formation. Bring your fingertips down. Drop your forehead down. And then just plant or press the pubic bone down gently as well. We're not trying to over clench through the bum. So just see if you can drop that pubic bone down, but still imagine softening and widening around your sacrum or ballooning the cheeks. And then draw those bottom tips of the shoulder blades down in towards the direction of your hips. Take an inhale, lift your forehead up. Exhale, lower down. Let's go for 2 more. Notice the sensations. And then keeping those fingertips down, draw the fingertips a little closer, Now making a bigger bend or a nice big bend through those elbows. We'll try this again. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, lift. This time, bringing the heart a little further away from your mat. Drop, breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Beautiful. Coming back for just a brief moment to come into bow pose. So you're going to bend your knees and take your left arm behind. You can either have thumb down or maybe you're reaching on the inside. So it just depends on what's available to you today. I'm going to go thumb down, so reaching for the outer part of my foot. Same thing on the other side. Now draw your shoulder blades in together. Still continue to imagine that pubic bone kind of lengthening down away from the top, I guess the top of your pelvis or the front hip bones. And then draw your belly in. Imagine your front hip bones actually even kind of wanting to pull together. Press your feet into your hands, hands into your hips. A breath in is going to lift you up to wherever you can go. Draw those shoulder blades in. A breath can bring you more into the posture maybe. Exhale, come down. Let go of the feet. Let the hands again, allow those elbows to bend, allow the hands to look up towards the sky. Feel your heart. Take an inhale, lift the face, and then just look over to the other side. And then sweep your hands forward. Coming back up to tabletop. We'll take again a little few rounds of those cat-cow remix or those organic hips, organic movement. Just let everything kind of re-lengthen. Just imagine everything getting more supple. And then returning to that neutral spine, lift your right arm up, inhale. Exhale, slide that right arm through, drop your forehead down, rest your left forearm down, and then kind of shift your hips a little bit over to the right, or just kind of imagine centering them a little bit better. Just here for a couple of breaths. And then slide that left hand back. Press yourself up. Breathe your right arm all the way back up. Plant it down. Take a moment, maybe a breath, and then left side lifts, inhale, and then thread it through. This time, those hips shift slightly left. One more breath. And then just bring your right arm back towards your face. Lift that left arm up. Plant it down. Take the knees wide, another brief child's pose. Sink your hips back. And then come on up. So today we're gonna finish in legs up the wall, one of my absolute favorites. So hopefully you have a wall close by. If you don't, feel free to just rest in your Shavasana on your back. I like to turn my mat and then just set it up where I have free space for my legs to just float up the wall. So one of the ways we can get in, and sometimes it takes a little trial and error, is to sit up nice and close. So I'm just gonna bring the right side of my hip nice and close to the wall. You can see I'm just kind of scooching as tight as I can in towards it. And then my hands are back for balance until I start to just work my left arm away, and I continue to kind of scooch my hips towards the wall till I eventually come down to my forearms. And then you can see the legs just float up. So if you feel like your hips are still really far away from the wall when your legs get up, then just kind of shimmy your bum close to the wall to get closer. So you can just kind of use your body and then send your legs up. If they don't, if the legs are bent, because there's a little challenge behind the hamstrings or in the back of the legs there, no big deal at all. You can also even take a strap to wrap around, if you have a yoga strap around the legs. But if this is your first one, just see what the experience feels like. It can be extremely calming, especially if you just allow yourself to just relax into the floor, settle into your mat. Let your feet feel soft. And just let everything unclench. And just continue to deepen your breath. So just like any other posture, you might feel a lot happening. You might feel like, wow, I feel a little bit of tingling through my feet, like things are kind of opening up or softening or relaxing. You might not really tap into anything, so just allow yourself to let go of any expectation. Just notice the experience you're having, and just allow yourself to just go into it with an open mind and an open heart. Continue to breathe. This is a great way to get into an inversion practice if you're not comfortable or it's not suitable for you to be doing things like headstands. But you can still receive the benefits, that soothing, that calming of the parasympathetic nervous system, or tapping into it. And still receive the benefits of increased circulation. Take another 3 to 4 breaths. Maybe an extra one, whatever you need there. Maybe you want to stay here and just soak in every sensation. If you're ready to return to an upright position in your mat, then just slowly begin to allow your knees to bend, letting those feet slide down. Just take your time, there's no rush. You're allowing yourself to roll over to your right side, letting your right upper arm serve as your pillow. And then slowly pressing yourself up. Always wanting to come away nice and slow. Maybe returning to your mat, maybe just saying where you are, whatever's working for you at the moment. Sit up nice and tall. Continue to soften through your face. Bring your palms together close to your heart. Namaste. So again, everyone, thank you. I hope this class, this practice served you well today. Again, if you need that boost, sometimes you just feel like you want to get more into your body and do that extra bit of work. It's nice to just do a nice burst flow where you're just going with your breath. I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do. And again, don't forget to like, comment on the video. Let me know what your experience was like. I would love to hear about it. And of course, share. Thank you again for all your support, and I'll see you next time.